Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're taking a look at this 2018 Honda Civic Hatchback EX. It comes in white orchid pearl with a black interior. This is a one-owner vehicle. It has a low tire pressure warning system, ABS, traction control. It has seat-mounted driver and passenger side airbags, first and second row curtain airbags, and the standard front driver and passenger airbags. This car has fog lamps here. You got 17-inch alloy wheels. You get a backup camera. And you get a camera on the mirror here. So looking at the key here, you've got your Honda logo on the back, you've got your lock, unlock, you've got remote start and your trunk release, and if you hold here, it's your panic button. So let's go ahead and step into the vehicle. It is keyless entry, so as I approach the vehicle, it will detect the key and I can simply pull the handle. Let's start it up. Turn the fan speed down a little bit here so you can hear me. So let's go ahead and talk about this driver's door panel. So here's your door handle and your lock. You've got a speaker up here. And here are your controls for your mirrors. You can select the left mirror here. And you can adjust it just like that. You've got your window locks. One touch driver window. One touch up as well. You've got your rear windows that do not go all the way down though and are not one touch. Got a little storage pocket with a little cup holder in the front. Another little storage pocket here. The door panel is padded, which can make cleaning it a little bit difficult. That's okay. As long as you keep it clean, it looks very nice. The seat is manual, so here you can adjust the seat back and your height here. And then on the bottom, you can move it back and forth. And then here's your steering wheel. Into the gauge cluster here, you've got your coolant temperature, and then what gear you're in. You've got your speed here in the middle. You've got your tachometer around the outside. And then in the very middle, you've got a little bit of variability. So I click a button on the steering wheel and I can go into here. Or not that. I can switch between miles per hour and kilometers per hour. You can go into your phone through here. Your music. The audio is off right now, but if I were to turn it on, you would see it in there. And then go into different things in here. There's your oil life. Your range. And then also on the steering wheel, when the audio is on, you can adjust your volume. And then at the bottom you have the exterior temperature, the miles, which this car has 60,654, and the time. Over on the right side here, you've got your fuel. And then if you press this stick here, you can switch through in the bottom here your tripometers. You have two, and it takes you back to your odometer. You got a nice air vent here on the side that is open and closable. You have your traction control toggle over here. On the side, behind the steering wheel, you've got your turn signal stalk. You pull it towards you for your high beam flasher and put it out to turn on your high beams. On the edge here, you can toggle your camera, which shows up here. Remember, I talked about the mirror camera, so I can toggle that by clicking the end of the steering wheel. Not the steering wheel, the end of the blinker stalk. You twist here to turn on your fog lights and here to turn on your headlights, so I will go ahead and show you what that looks like now. And while we're on the topic of lights, you have your hazard switch up here. So I will show you that now. So back to this side of the steering wheel, you've got your wiper controls. So push it down for the front. Here you can adjust how much the intermittent, how fast you want it to go. You have your rear wiper control, so twist it here. And you can twist it up for the wiper fluid. You can also twist this, or push the whole stalk up for the front wiper fluid. Looking at the steering wheel, these were the buttons I was using to go around in the center screen here. And this was the enter button I used to select things. These are the volume controls for your audio. This is the button you click to go into the different settings here that I was scrolling through. And then here you have your phone button and your voice command button. On this side, you have your cruise control and your horn. So moving up to your sun visor here, you've got a sun visor with one light on the side. And you also get a sunroof. So you can open that up. You've got your microphone here. Here you can push this button to tilt the sunroof. And then you push it back that way to close it. You pull it this way for it to open, and it is one touch. And then you just push it back the other way for it to close. Here you have your controls for your dome lights. So if I put it here, when I open the door, it'll light up. And then here is your rear view mirror. Like I said before, here's your hazard buttons within the housing for these two air vents. Here's a look at what the top of the dashboard is. Here's your start-stop button. So here is your center screen. So I can click here to turn on the audio. And turn it off that way. Here, you can go into the home. You can also turn on the audio this way. So when you're in here, this is your volume. Then I can click here to mute it. Here's your source, so you can go through AM, FM, Sirius XM. This would be your, if you had something plugged in, you can connect an iPod here. This would be your Bluetooth and your cell phone, or smartphone. So, back to this. Well, that's your Honda link, so you can go in there and enable that. But if we're going back to the audio, the back button is at the bottom here. And to get back to the regular audio, you have to click source and FM again, and that'll take you back here. Here you have scan, so it'll scan. You can tune through different stations here. You can seek the different stations here. And then at the bottom are your presets. There are 12 in total. At the top here you can see what temperature. So if I were to adjust it, you can see there. And same on the other side.
The promise, because of our promise to you.
And the time is right there. So here, if I click the climate button, it pulls up this climate screen, right? So from here, I can turn it off or on. I can adjust where I want the air blowing or if I want the defroster on. Here you've got your different fan speed. So that will do it for that. Down here, you've got, this is the button that will adjust the driver's temperature. Here. You can click here to put it on auto mode, so it'll adjust the fan speed for you. Just adjust the fan speed to turn that off. Here is the button that'll turn the fans off. You've got your recirculating air here. You've got your front defroster and your rear defroster, as well as your heated mirrors. Here is the passenger's temperature, to twist that, and you can sync the driver and passenger by clicking there. Here's your heated seats, 3-stage heated seats for both the driver and passenger. And here is the airbag display. You've got a little storage cubby down in here. And here's your gear selector. So when I shift into reverse, it pulls up your backup camera here, and it adjusts with your steering. Back down to here, you've got neutral, drive, sport, and low gear. Here is your brake hold. If you want to keep the brakes, if you're stuck in traffic or something, you want to keep the brakes on, you can just click that, and you don't have to keep holding the brake pedal. Here's your electronic parking brake, your eco mode, and in here, move these out of the way. You've got some cup holders and a adjustable armrest here, so you can move it forward, backward, and then you can open it up to see a little tray and extra storage down there. Moving under here, you've got USB ports in here. And on the other side, you've got a 12-volt outlet. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat. Just coming around to the back seat here. Knee room is actually quite good. I've got plenty left for me, and thigh support is really good also. I can stick my feet beneath the seat so I have good foot room. And yeah, I think it's pretty comfortable back here. Headroom isn't a problem for me either. So yeah. Other than that, there's really not much to this back seat. You do get your little speaker in the door and your window control. Got a little cup holder in there and some storage there. Then in the back of the seat, you've got some cup holders that fold down. This armrest, you can fold down the back seats with that little knob here, and it will fold flat. With this being a hatchback, that makes the trunk room much bigger. When talking about the gas here, it takes regular gasoline, and it has an MPG of 31 city and 40 highway. Just taking a look at the cargo area here, there's a little button at the bottom. It is a manual trunk, so you have to open it yourself. Little cargo tray here. Not cargo tray, privacy tray cover. So if I close this, you can't see what's in the trunk there. To take it out, you just slide it back to the side. Under the floor, you've got your spare tire. In total, you get 25.7 square feet of cargo space in here. As you saw me demonstrate a minute ago, these are the handles that you use to pull down the trunk. You get seat back pockets. You got your locks and your window control. Your little storage in the bottom here. Speaker on the door. A glove box. Your Honda manual in here. So now, let's talk about the engine. So looking for the hood release here, you try to pull it up, but you pull it out instead. You got your little tab in here. You get a 1.5 liter inline four. It's paired to a 2-speed CVT transmission. Puts out 174 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. Let's give it a listen, shall we? This 2018 Honda Civic Hatchback EX is currently for sale at Autoline Pre-Owned for $22,000. If you'd like to check this vehicle out, come out to Autoline Pre-Owned on Mayport Road in Atlantic Beach, Florida. Or go to their website at autolinepreowned.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.